He's been talking since I was on vacation. We're going to start with Jomo. We'll start with Jomo. And you are a guardian angel and designer, nigga. You are from the Bronx, bro. You are not from Harlem. Why do you keep thinking that you are from Harlem, bro? You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you, my nigga. I did not grow up with you. Contrary to what you believe, I did not grow up with you. You are from the Bronx. Did your grandmother live? Did your grandmother live in Harlem? Yes. Did you come see her? Yes. Did I see you time to time? Yes. I did not grow up with you. You talk about now. That's where this old. I would have left you alone. I would have left those. But listen, do you remember how we met, nigga? Pause. Not met. How you got cool with us? This is how this started. Why? Why are we going to Jomo's house? Cool. One day, I'm leaving Mace's house on the west side, going back to the east side. I stop at Jomo's house. His grandmother died, God bless her dad. And he had a free crib. So yeah, I would bring some with it a time. A little crack maybe. I'd be at everybody's house though. I love my grandparents. My grandparents were strict. I stayed at Duke the God house. I stayed at Mace with Cuda. I stayed at her. I stayed a bunch of I never needed nowhere to stay. You act like niggas on your couch. You was a fan, nigga. You begged us. You are a fan, nigga. A fan. We didn't grow up with you. I am from 140th and Lenox. I am from NFL. Up the block was 40 Wolves. Lou Simpson's on 142nd Cross Square. D. Ferg on number 8th Avenue. I don't see you around none of this. Shout out to my nigga, what's the nigga Final Four Billy and them you started? You're not from none of that. So you can sit around and act like you've been around all this Harlem and everything. You ever see somebody from Harlem try to act like they from Harlem so bad that you got to keep saying, I'm from Harlem? Niggas from Harlem know who's from Harlem. You don't have to keep saying you from Harlem. So that's first and foremost. All this, yo, niggas was on your couch. You were fanned out and you begged niggas to come to your house after you heard all these mixtapes. That's how you got in, nigga. You was so cool. And we was like, yo, Jomo's a nice guy. Mace like, yo, I think I'll teach him how to rap. Mace actually taught you how to rap. Literally. Literally. He taught you how to rap. You say it. Matter of fact, bring up the clip.
Mace helped me learn how to rap. Mace taught me how to rap. Mace actually showed me.
He tricked niggas out their spot, came to the spot. I know 50 said it, and they went under, he was funny. I thought it was funny when he said, but I didn't think it'd be a big deal because you make up with every nigga that put hands on you. But I see the pattern now. If a nigga agree to disagree with you and don't want to take it that route because they got some genuine love for you, you keep going on and on and on. Every nigga that put hands on you or you get to altercation, you cool with them. I see you with C Gutter. Junior Mafia, cool. I see you taking pictures with True Life. It's cool. Man, DC, y'all having sit-downs to work out. Gunshots was let off with that. Y'all having sit-downs to work it out. You tried to chase French Montana out the game. That ain't work out. Y'all got cool. So cool movie, you're sitting in the crowd watching the premiere, and they dissing you in the movie. You ever wonder how you met Mano? Ask them how you met Mano. Mano gonna downplay because they cool now.
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and this right here should put an end to the online smoke, pressure, and plex that Jim Jones and Cameron have going on right now. As expected, they first day back into the new year, he addressed everything that Jim Jones had said in his recent interview with Justin LaBoy that went viral last week all over the internet. And I had a link in the description where y'all can watch that in full. As Cameron said a lot more things, that he went very deep on some stuff that we didn't need to know. Some stuff had already been said before and things was on the internet and certain conversations, but he took it all the way down there through it. And I just say this right here, I did expect Cameron to respond. I expect him to pop it. I thought he was gonna come with more of a comedic type of response, but, and don't get me wrong, Jim Jones took it there, said, hey man, Dipset started, everything started right in my grandmother's crib. Niggas was living with me and everything like that. So I get Cameron was like, hold on, nigga, you acting like I ain't had nowhere to go and things like that. So I get why he popped it on that type of time. But he kind of made it just seem like, bro, we didn't want you around. We didn't know you. We didn't need you. We was just like, hey, nigga, you nice and you got a crib, nigga. We just gonna use you for your stuff. That right there is like, yeah, they both doing their little stuff. And I'm like, both of y'all really crossing the line at this point in time. But Cam took it all the way through there, talked about Jim Jones' old beefs, talked about stuff that happened with BMF, which is no secret. That's on the internet. They done got past it. Talked about Jim's relationship with his homeboys and guys in prison. And I'm just like, hey, this ain't what needed to be said on the internet at all. And, you know, they have took little situations at Jewels and Jim Jones on the show before, and they felt the way about it. You know, anytime somebody you're not speaking with or seeing eye to eye with say your name on the internet and it ain't just uplifting you or praise you, gonna feel away. So Jim Jones is already feeling the way about things. And then when 50 Cent came on and he got asked about the beef with Jim Jones, went on stage, and Dipset and Jewels went on stage with 50 during this beef with Cam, that's really what really took Jim Jones to the point, obviously, because of what he said now. Said them niggas be on my D and all this other stuff. And I just tell you like this, man, I feel like this right here is one of them things that you got to pick up the phone sometime, or it's best to just say, you know what, bro, I'm going to be the bigger man and not respond. But this how certain niggas move, and these guys are older. To see them completely just go at each other like this, it's like, nah, I didn't want it to get to this point. But, you know, I expected a response. Cameron really already did this, like, maybe, 8 years ago online, if y'all remember when he did the IG Live, going at them back then and everything. Then they kind of had got past it, and everything was cool for a little bit. They even did the verses, but you could just tell it's like they don't really rock with each other like that. They came in the game with a crazy impact. All of them played their role. All of them put on for Dipset. All of them was factors, from the nigga, even Freaky Zeke who didn't rap. All of them niggas were factors in that Dipset imprint, movement, brand. They all had their times to shine, and they all most definitely had their own people rocking with them as fans. So it's like Jim Jones contributed, no doubt about it. But Cameron went more in depth, talking about how they originally met and things. I'm just like, this one right here, I didn't want to see it get to this point. I thought it would be more of a comedic type of response, but, you know, they took it all the way there, and that is what that is. Me, I'm a nigga that Dipset fan. Nigga not, hey, adolescent years, nigga, we was Dipset. Nigga, we was do-rags untied with the hats on. Niggas wanted the Harlem Globetrotter jerseys. And I remember, nigga, I used to, you know what song I kept on repeat? Them niggas had already hit. We had everything on repeat. When they did that I'm About It remix, I was watching that video on repeat all day long, bro. Like, that was the livest video ever to me. So, just they impact on this with the image they had, the lifestyle they was pushing. You know, we pulled up to the Dipset reunion show out here. Didn't get to see them all perform. Only Jim did. But I think the promoters or the tour didn't have Cameron and Jewel's money right when they was out here in H-Time. But, you know, Nick, this is a part of a nigga, you know, culture, lifestyle. As far as me being a hip-hop fan, I was here for it. Hate that it had to come to this. Hopefully they could just let this die down. Nobody speak on it. And eventually they bump into each other, just have a man-to-man. They ain't got to kick it no more. They ain't got to be boys no more. But just get that situation like, hey, bro, we went through some stuff together. We don't got to live the rest of our lives just on this, like, nigga, I don't want this to be the last thing I said about you. You don't want this to be the last thing you done said about me. Or this is what the fans remember us from. We done seen people come back from both. They ain't got to be friends, but we'll see what happened with it. They took it the other day, though, for sure, man. And, yeah, niggas still, hey, from that era, dog, Dipset, for shit show. Stay on your pivot, both coming, both videos, all that, 1,000 for shit show.